What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, an interesting video for you here on the channel. Today, you might be looking at the title and kind of wondering what's going on. Also, very different than the type of videos you see on this channel. I bought the worst seats at Bad Blood, and this is my experience. You're actually seeing the beginning of this. Drove 13 hours to Georgia. Let me say, very long hours that I sometimes wish I could have some back, but you know, I'm with the Lesser Athletes boys. You could see Hanad from now. If Hanad wants to say something. Also, I kind of have like a makeshift setup right now. I'm literally using a random light. I'm using my phone light. I have my laptop. That's my microphone. It's usually on a stand like you always see, and I'm holding it. It's been super interesting, if you can't tell already, for this whole entire trip. So, going to Bad Blood, but we bought the worst seats. But here's the thing. I'm going to keep it 100. Probably didn't actually buy the worst seats because I'm not getting scammed today, where if you see seats that are more expensive behind me, and you're going to notice because you're going to see the live crowd in this video, it wasn't the worst seats. And so I'm going to be just honest. Your boy is a little stingy, so he's going to get the right price for him. So maybe a little misleading, but closer nonetheless. Yeah, it's been a big experience meeting with the boys, kind of setting up this whole Bad Blood thing for us. It's been exciting though. I mean, there's still a lot of question marks for the whole Bad Blood experience. Honestly, we have questions with The Rock. We don't know if Tiffany, it feels like every single match, like we were talking about how every single match feels like there's just something that's like a little stipulation or something where you have Finn and Damien. That's the only thing that I don't think is as big of a stipulation, but there's still a little bit of something. You have like the shark cage with Rhea and Liv Morgan. You have, you know, the potential of The Rock or people coming back when it's the bloodline. And then you have, you know, CM Punk and Drew, Hell in a Cell, Nia, Bailey, Cashin, of course. This is a stacked event, and I'm very excited about it. Have never been to a PLE, so you're gonna get full honest like reaction and full honest thing. This is more of a vlog type of thing than anything. It's something I want to try that's new on the channel. Channel's kind of branching out. Channel's kind of trying new things. So let me know if you like it down in the comments below. I'm very excited. It's been a weird, I feel like 15 hours-ish. I'm almost been up for 24 hours when I'm doing this, and it's just been crazy. I went to Alabama, and I've never met more Bama people in my life. Roll Tide and all that. It's been kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna say for some last-minute hot takes, I think Tiffany Stratton teases a cash-in, but doesn't. I'm also kind of hoping I jinx myself. I'm trying to think, should I say the winners? I'll say the winners. I'm going to say, because I guess you'll see in the video, CM Punk wins. I'm going to say Finn wins, which a lot of people think Damien's going to win, which I think they need to make the New Judgment Day look a little bit better. New Bloodline's going to beat Roman and Cody, which I think a lot of people also don't expect to happen, but I think you got to set up for War Games, so I think that makes the most sense. I think Rhea Ripley's going to lose. I think Liv Morgan wins the title back, because once kind of Rhea Ripley wins his title, the story's kind of ended with them. I don't think that you can really say like Liv Morgan go back for the title. So I think maybe we get a debut of Raquel Rodriguez, or not debut, I guess, a kind of introduction of her maybe in the New Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio maybe falling from the shark cage is causing Rhea Ripley. I'm trying to think, what's the other match I'm forgetting? Did I say Nia Jax? I don't think I said the winner. I think Nia Jax is going to win. I don't think we see the cash in. And then I know I'm forgetting one. Maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. So that's what I think is going to happen. I wonder if there's going to be some debuts with Bloodline. The biggest rumor right now going around is that The Rock is in Georgia, so it's kind of interesting to see what could happen. With Guido is wearing his custom do-rag that this man always wears in the shorts, so goofy as always. I think that The Rock probably, I don't think he'll come. I don't know why. I feel like with him showing himself that he's in Georgia, I think they would want to save it. I thought it would happen after War Games, but maybe there's a situation where we see The Rock, Cody enters kind of War Games, I guess. I don't know. I think, and then maybe that's where The Rock turns finally on Roman. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what's going to really happen. It's a big, interesting thing, but I mean, you're going to see more of a vlog now from going on, where this is the day of Bad Blood coming up next, which sadly don't know the future. So hopefully it's a good video, but yeah, I guess I'll see you then. And again, comment down below if you like videos like this. Have some other ideas that are more personable, not more just content based with predictions, everything like that. But let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Well, maybe not actually see you in the next one, more like see you in the next segment. What's up? We got the boys, the first version of the vlog. So we'll do our predictions quick. You already saw mine in the beginning of the videos. First, I guess, CM Punk and Drew.
CM Punk wins. CM Punk.
Drew McIntyre.
I want Drew. CM's gonna win.
Nia and Bailey. I almost said Tiffany Stratton because it's been so much on
I'm gonna say Tiffany Stratton cashes in.
Tiffany's? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say Tiffany Chat.
Do you think-
cashes into it.
I think Cashin, yeah. I think
saying
If
no,
not,
bro.
the Nia.
we're all
wins.
both.
I'm saying no.
Nia
so
wins
I
if
don't
it's
think-
okay.
Nia wins, but then Tiffany cashes in.
Bloodline versus old bloodline.
The new bloodline wins. I think Solo. Solo and Jacob wins.
He doesn't want to say that.
Jacob wins.
My tribal chief, the OTC wins.
It's Finn Balor.
Finn and Dane.
I'm gonna say Finn Balor wins.
Finn.
Finn Balor wins.
Finn?
Finn Balor.
I feel like they have to.
I think they're gonna do a trilogy. I think.
Oh, Liv and Rhea.
Liv
This is the
Morgan,
hardest one for me.
Liv.
I think Dominic is gonna get in the fight somehow, and then Liv's gonna win.
Okay, do we think The Rock shows up? Because a rumor just had it that he's officially gonna possibly show up. Wrestler talk. If you get this wrong and you mislead me on potentially him coming, I will literally
crashing out.
I will crash out. We also arrived, you already know, your mom subs to Lesser Athlete shirt, because don't got that WWE merch on me like that, so. Also, do we have any hot takes or predictions?
Hot take number one: my tribal chief will spear Cody Rhodes.
I feel like Paul Heyman comes out.
Paul Heyman comes out to Guido's. What's yours, Tanad?
Jacob Fatu gets replaced by Tongaloa.
In the match?
My tribal chief Tongaloa.
Get this guy out of here, bro. This guy doesn't deserve to be here right now. Get this guy out of
Yo,
here.
one's up.
I feel like, what's the other one I feel like I should say? I'm gonna say that, I guess I feel like a hot take now is that The Rock's not showing up, but I'm not gonna say that.
The Rock showing up as a hot take.
Hot take if John Cena comes out.
All right,
This man always wants to talk about John
John
Cena, bro.
John Cena this, John Cena that. Get John Cena's name out your mouth.
Oh, my hot take is Hikuleo. I'm gonna say Hikuleo shows up. I think that's gonna be the one that actually shows up and add him into war games and everything. Yeah, so now you'll probably, I feel like maybe I'll show you the arena. If not, you're gonna see our seating. So bye-bye. So I said you would just see my seating, but not gonna see the seating. That's gonna be more of the end of the video. Kind of decided on the fly how I'm gonna rearrange this video a little bit. Why do I have to record like this when I even said already there's gonna be live reactions? Courtesy of WWE, I don't want to just show a lot of clips of it. Maybe throughout this you see maybe a little fan from me recording from my phone, kind of showing a little clip there from like maybe a live reaction or whatever. Ton of people do it, ton of people do whatever. I just want to show my live reaction and my courtesy for kind of being thankful to be a part of this. So you're gonna see that throughout the video. I'll probably even say like, here's a live reaction of that, here's a live reaction of something like this. Might have to like go back, but you're gonna hear me like kind of just mostly narrate actually. Yeah, I'll give my final review at the end. I'll kind of talk about that, and you're gonna notice that maybe some of the beginning, like CM Punk for example, I recorded a lot of little snippets of it because I wanted to keep it on my phone and wanted to kind of have a live reaction to a lot of the craziness that was going on for it. But sadly, throughout it, the phone started dying on me, and tried to conserve my battery a little bit by not recording as much anymore. Sadly, the phone died at the main event and everything there. Shout out Cam though, did send me some of the videos and sent me everything as well, so good on his end on that, and I respect him for that. Let's just get started with the matches. First off, let's talk about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. A great match, loved everything about it. Amazing match to be at. I've never been at a type of Hell in a Cell match, like steel cage match. That was something I've always wanted to do, so seeing this in real life was amazing. Seeing the blood, seeing Drew McIntyre have to get 16 staples for example, because of the toolbox shot. It was an amazing match. I feel like me just calling it an amazing match is very not underwhelming, but underappreciative about it. Is that the right word I'm using? Hopefully it is. I think it is. I do believe that this match was an interesting way. I felt like both ways for whoever won made the most sense, where you could go maybe Drew wins and then you kind of really put him on this crazy pedestal that he defeated CM Punk in this kind of feud. CM Punk winning though, it elevates him in the sense of this is his first feud back in WWE. He still is that guy. He can go afford the world championship like he was going to do before. I love the match. It's so interesting at the end when CM Punk had to get like, medical to come help him, and actually Drew had to get medical as well. Something that I did not expect, but it's still overall a great match. You're probably seeing little snippets as well, and there's gonna be some probably crazy live reactions probably right now. Up next, we have Nia versus Bailey. This is a match that was kind of an expected match in the sense of I feel like a lot of people knew what was going to happen. When you look at, Nia Jax going against Bailey, it was a rematch from SummerSlam. It probably was going to end the same way with Nia Jax winning. Just how do we get to that end, and will something change? AKA a Tiffany Strand cash in. Let me say, being in that arena, a lot of people wanted Tiffy time. They said, we want Tiffy time chance. Bailey even pointed at her wrist knowing that people wanted Tiffy time. Funny enough, we got Tiffy time, but didn't really get the cash in. I wanted the cash in, but I don't think I was expecting it, because I thought if it happened after the match, I would understand and I could see it. If it happened, I'd be shocked if they cashed in, I should say. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew it wasn't going to happen if it was in the middle of the match. This match was more for Tiffy. I think a lot of people have said online that the 3 middle matches wasn't like crazy good. It wasn't something that we're going to look back at and say this was one of the most amazing bangers we've seen in a while. It's really just matches that had good wrestling, had great moves, but it wasn't exceptional, wasn't off the charts amazing. Still good though, in my opinion. I fully expect Tiffany to crash this in, probably at Survivor Series. I don't think she's going to cash in on Nia if they're doing the crown jewel thing, which we'll talk about later. I think it's more just going to be Survivor Series be the one to cash in. This is going to be keep on growing. Maybe Tiffany hits Nia Jax and starts warning her that I'm going to do it. We'll have to see though. I don't know if we go that far. Here's really the live reaction from me when Tiffy kind of showed. I recorded the minute I literally stopped recording and then started recording the minute her music hit. I did not expect it to happen middle match. I was hoping it would be end because I was anticipating if they would do it, it would be later in the match. I didn't think it would be that fast. Up next, you have Finn and Damian. Love the pain. Crazy to me that Finn lost. Let's be honest here. The thing that I kept saying was this new Judgment Day kind of looks weak. You kind of want this new Judgment Day to kind of look a little stronger. So it kind of is crazy when the whole Judgment Day, Carlito and Finn and JD are all there and Damian Priest by himself takes them all out. That's not that good. That's not something that's amazing. I don't think you want to see that to happen. And if I understand that kind of this could have gone both ways for this match where Damian lost, it would kind of probably hurt him maybe a little bit, but I would think that underhand tactics screw him over and then he gets his rematch. Like a kind of feud always happens, but going this route, we'll still get probably a trilogy. Damian Priest said he's done with Judgment Day. I don't think he's even close to done with Judgment Day. Let's be honest here. I think Judgment Day just looked really weak and this match kind of screwed them over. Here's another live, I keep saying here's another live reaction, but here's me with like the Judgment Day coming in and everything like that. Now let's talk about this Crown Jewel Championship because I'm going to be honest, this is immediate thoughts. This is me. Well, it's a long time after the event, but I still haven't really put into details my thought process about a lot of this stuff. It's really just, let me say this, it's literally like 4 a.m. right now. Crown Jewel Championship. Immediate immediate thoughts is that I'll have a vid on this. I'm going to probably make a vid about this kind of championship maybe in I don't know, a couple days or so. As of right now, I don't like this idea. I don't like the idea of, you know, the one champion of the other champion go against each other, and whoever loses kind of gets put down on the pedestal. That's to me how this championship's looking. Me and Hanad went back and forth, and I do understand, honestly, from both sides. It's just really, I am outweighing the negative than the positive, and the positive that he says is that it really eliminates the chance of a universal title. It's giving more wrestling, which I do think that something had to happen with more wrestling. We'll talk about this more in depth another time, but this is just another meaningless championship when you look at, you know, the best Royal Rumble, and they give the championship for Braun Strowman, and it's like giving a Royal Rumble winner a belt, and they hold it for a year and they never defend it. I don't know what's the true creative plans with this, but for now, if there's no defending and Gunther gets a belt, for example, Gunther loses the title, but oh, guess what? He's still holding this belt for the next year. It's kind of goofy to me. But listen, I'm going to let him cook. I'm going to let something happen. I just feel like right now that Saudi wanted something because of the success with King of the Ring, and people wanted to see the finale of King of the Ring, and it's an annual thing. There had to be something with this Crown Jewel event, and now this is the annual thing. I think WWE was kind of at a lesser side or for some reason. We should also talk about Goldberg and Gunther and Sami Zayn. What a crazy segment I did not expect. I feel like there was a lot of creative decisions tonight that we'll talk about even later that were made last minute that screwed over others. What an interesting way to really promote this Raw, in my opinion. You know, you could have had Gunther and Sami there for a championship match. Sadly didn't. Instead, you go give it to Raw because, let's be honest here, the numbers were going to do good no matter what for this probably bad blood, and instead you gave it to, you know, the Raw, and that's a good thing to do. Interesting thing, Goldberg is not coming out of like retirement. I don't think that. I've seen a lot of people think that Goldberg is going to cost Gunther at Crown Jewel. Not going to happen, I think. I think that's more just a one-off thing because he's literally played for the Falcons, from Atlanta, all that. So, well, actually born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out. So yeah, I don't think anything big of it, but what a crazy segment to see at a PLE. Let's be honest here. Here's some of the live reactions during that segment that I think, honestly, there wasn't as much you would hope, but I was really expecting a women's mid-card title to be announced. So I'll even show you the video of me literally being the one to say, I think this is a mid-card title. I'm calling it before it shows up. Up next, we have Rhea versus Liv. I love the aspect of Dom in this whole situation. Rhea looked amazing. You know, Liv even pulled out some amazing, insane moves. But let's talk about the craziness of this match. And I think the thing that a lot of people are going to, you know, fault them over rather than, you know, look at other positive things about this match. Dom falling getting stuck was obviously meant. I don't think a lot of people I saw was like, oh my God, once that happened, they had to fully change the whole script. I don't think that was the problem. I think it literally was meant for him to fall and slip and just hang there. Rhea probably attacks him, something like that. But I think what was supposed to happen was the ref was supposed to help with Dom, and then Rhea leaves while they get separated. When that happened, Raquel runs over, attacks, throws her into the ring, slams her, puts Liv Morgan over. Ref runs in, 1, 2, 3. I think that's what was supposed to happen. That's a theory. That's just what's going to happen. I think with the fact that the ref was there to separate Rhea and literally watches her get hit by Raquel and then ignores it to act like he didn't see it. Just a weird feeling, weird ending. I don't think this was meant to be a DQ, but it turned to be a DQ. I also think that if they did choose this to be a DQ, it's probably them hearing online that a lot of people thought, me and myself included, I've been talking about this, that, well, Rhea has to kind of win, because if Rhea loses, are you really going to sell me that Rhea deserves another shot? I think that's a big thing they probably saw and saw a DQ. Let's be honest here. Raquel Rodriguez is back, and I called it. I said it in the video, said it multiple times before. I think Raquel Rodriguez will be coming back to be the muscle to Liv Morgan. I'm super excited for her. I've been watching her since NXT. I mean, she's been dominant since then. Really, when it comes down to it, it's been a feud I've been wanting to see for a while, but of course with, you know, the disease that she sadly has, I'm forgetting the name of it. That's why I'm trying to like not just say something crazy. I hope it doesn't flare up again. It's a skin disease that I hope doesn't flare up. It has cut her, you know, shelf life a little short on times. I hope it doesn't happen again. But I'm happy to see that she's even here in the first place. But she will be the muscle for Judgment Day. I fully expect her to be a heavy, and I mean heavy person in this mix now. And honestly, I could see a way where, you know, she's pushed heavily to the top for some reason.
Oh my God, Raquel.
Raquel. Oh my god. Where's Raquel? Oh shit! Raquel's in the judgment.
Next up, we have Roman and Cody versus Solo and Jacob. And man, oh man, what an interesting match. I don't think you're going to look at this match and say like oh wow, what a great main event. What a great wrestling main event. It's more of a fact of like, even though Jacob Fatu looked insane like always, I think it's more of a, wow, this main event was something that we never thought we would ever see. This is a main event that was still insane in the sense of the predictions, what could happen, everything like that. I also want to say that Cody got dogged in this match. I mean, most of the match was literally Cody just getting destroyed. So I wonder if they wanted to keep Roman in some way protected, where you don't see him really getting screwed and beaten up. I don't know. I also think this was an interesting scenario for Roman to beat Cody, or to beat Solo. Like, for example, I always thought that this story was going to be Solo's beating Roman. Roman is now avenging, trying to get the Wheel of Fallout, trying to grow this team to try to go against a Solo, and just has to bring in people to help him because he needs his family, and it really shows that he needs family. Instead, it looks like it's going to be Roman destroying Solo, and Solo is going to just, something's going to happen. Maybe it is The Rock, which we'll talk about here soon. But yeah, I think this is going to be, of course, another build up to War Games. I'm very shocked that a lot of this happened. Let's talk about even Jimmy coming back first. I think Jimmy coming back was an insane thing. I think a lot of us thought it could be Hikuleo. A lot of us think, Heyman, Jimmy now. I think obviously there was a lot of talk about how Jimmy was supposed to be here, a while back, but then something happened. They decided not to. Jimmy's now back, and Jimmy's now fully with Roman, of course, because, got screwed over by Solo Sikoa, gone for a while. I mean, this is literally the SmackDown after WrestleMania, crazy enough to say. I do think that with Jimmy back, I think I literally have a video of Jimmy getting out of the ring, and then Jimmy just destroys him. We're going to War Games. It's literally all a setup for War Games, in my opinion. We're gonna probably get Jay, I would guess, on their team, possibly Sammy. Maybe it's a different type of team. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's about who and how we get there, but we know what the premise is. Now let's talk about The Rock. I think that's the biggest thing that a lot of people are going to talk about. Me myself want to really talk about. Didn't expect it, even though I heard rumors, even though I've seen that WWE talent expects The Rock to be there. I would truthfully, at first, once they kind of started beating or started to run away, started to be done with this, I thought that was it. And then all of a sudden, when you see the blue and you see the music and you see the final boss, for example, music, it's special, man. It really is crazy. It was insane. But let's talk about just kind of what could happen, how this became something, whatever. I really think that most of this stuff was very last minute, because you really think about all the promos, the seats, the shirts, everything was CM Punk and Drew. They said that a big rumor is that since Monday, they decided that they were officially going to go with, Cody and Roman for the main event. Understandably so. Two people I guess Roman went to Georgia Tech. Then you have Cody, who's from Atlanta. And of course, if you have something big like this, you have to make Rock the main event. It literally just makes sense. It would make no sense if you didn't. I'll have a bigger video on The Rock before I go into this, but I think The Rock showing 3 fingers is, well, first, everyone's thinking, what does this mean? Whatever he did, looking like he was doing some choreography. I really just don't know. I don't know. I still don't know. I mean, I feel fried right now. I feel dead. So I feel like maybe that's me not being able to think a little bit. 3 fingers. It could be, it could be, showing that Heyman, Jimmy, and Roman are all dead to him, because those are the 3 people minus Solo, which I want to say that because I think Rock could be in on it with Solo. I think that could be it, with that he was the one that teamed up with them at WrestleMania. Could be, just the 3 people that were out there, 1, 2, 3. Could be looking at Roman saying that you got pinned at WrestleMania, 1, 2, 3, you're dead. You're like, you guys are dead to me, you're dead. In the YouTube video, funny enough, about The Rock and Roman, literally says he was staring at Roman. I wonder if it is that, where he's saying something about 1, 2, 3, you got counted. I don't really know. I have a lot of theories that could be true, could be wrong. I just don't know which one's correct. And I think we're not going to see it. War Games. It's just all leading up to War Games. I truly just did not expect The Rock to be there. And of course, I'm going to have to show you the live reaction to that.
tall enough for us. Has to be Jimmy, right? Yes, Jimmy! It's Jimmy! Jimmy! Oh! Dude, the smoke's coming out, bro. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The final boss! The final boss! Oh my god! There's shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? He's the people's champion! Oh my god! The final boss! He's back! He's the aura this man possesses is insane. Rocky, 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 Rocky.
So what's my overall experience? I'll show you some of the videos probably during this where you'll see. I feel like I got really lucky with this PLE. I don't think that this was a PLE that underperformed at all. If anything, it overperformed. I think this was like, you could really say this is up there with those top 4, you know, events like Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania. Of course, WrestleMania and SummerSlam probably in there's different categories, but still a crazy thing. I do have to say, for me being in the back row, having the worst seats in the house, it was a really good experience. It was really cool to be a part of this PLE. Felt really lucky to be a part of as well, with because this one feels like a growth of mostly the Bloodline story. You see the growth of, I feel like this is when we start seeing a lot of the WrestleMania plans start getting to be really involved. And, you know, for me being able to buy my late July, early August, knowing that this card could potentially be stacked, got lucky before it tripled in prices. It was worth it in my opinion. I feel like if would I pick either sitting in the lower level 5 times the amount, or sitting in all the way in the top with not 5 times the amount of that, I feel like I would pick that. It was an experience that, you know, you don't really get. It was a great thing. But yeah, I love doing this type of videos. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below with this whole video, with everything that's been going on. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. We say goodbye.